Silverwood is a theme park owned by the Hershans that operates in Athol, Idaho. It is home to 7 roller coasters, having a great mix of wooden and steel coasters. 2 of the roller coasters are kiddie rides, but the rest all reside in Roller Coaster Alley, where the park's main thrill attractions are. I try to go to this park around every 2 years, so I'm very familiar with all the roller coasters. Today, I will be going through and ranking the top 5 roller coasters at this park. Corkscrew is a roller coaster manufactured by Aerodynamics. While it doesn't really seem all that special, it's actually really important to roller coaster history because it was the first modern roller coaster to go upside down. It originally opened at Knott's Berry Farm in 1978 and it was transferred to Silverwood in 1990. Even though it's pretty old and a little bit rough, it still runs great for its age. Timber Terror is a wooden coaster manufactured by CCI. It's a pretty simple out and back layout that features many different airtime hills. RMC started a retracking process to try and replace some of the rougher parts of the ride with the smoother steel section that's on Tremors, for example, but they haven't fully finished it, so some parts still feel a little bit off because it's always transitioning between being wooden and steel. But otherwise, it's still a pretty fun layout, and this roller coaster is very important to me because it was actually the first ever big roller coaster that I ever did in my life. I'll always be grateful for this ride, and it's a great ride for Silverwood to have. Aftershock is an old-gen Vekoma boomerang. There's only 3 of these in the world, and Aftershock is the only one that's located in the United States. It is a very intense layout. It features the drop, cobra roll, loop, and then it picks you up and you do it all in reverse. I gray out on this basically every time I go on it for multiple seconds at a time. It's absolutely insane. I actually rode it for the first time just last week because it's usually always closed for some reason whenever I go, even though I know it's not usually closed that often. And Silverwood takes great care of it because the other 2 of these in the world are supposedly not as smooth as this one. Your ride experience will be very different depending on where you sit in the train, so I highly recommend this ride if you ever visit Silverwood. Tremors is very interesting because it used to be only CCI, but recently RMC went through and retracked the entire thing with steel track. So now the roller coaster runs so much faster and so much smoother than it used to back in the day when I rode it for the very first time. It has great laterals and great airtime throughout its course, and it has a super interesting layout as having so many little tunnels and even getting your picture taken. And even in the gift shop, there's a little gimmick where you can see the roller coaster go through one of the tunnels. It's super interesting and it's such a great ride. It's one of my favorite wooden coasters, although it isn't really a wooden coaster anymore. It's more of a hybrid technically, but it's still a great roller coaster for Silverwood to have. Stunt Pilot is a single rail RMC model. It's the same single rail model that you can find across various different parks in the US, such as Railblazer at California's Great America, but this one was actually modified to be more comfortable. It is still very intense, and you actually get whipped around on this one so much. It is easily my favorite ride in the park. Also, if you sit in the very back row of this ride, you get so much ejector airtime. It's probably the most that I have ever experienced on a roller coaster in my life. And that is my ranking of the top 5 roller coasters at Silverwood. Please let me know down in the comments if you would rank these any differently, and please let me know what other parks I should rank. Thank you for watching. Bye.